Hey, how's it going, everybody? Of course, as soon as I go live, then Google starts dumping a bunch of notifications on my computer. Going ding, 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 ding. Love it. How's it going, everyone? Let's see. 0 watching, but I see people here. Way to go, YouTube. Wayne, Sam, Rogue, Slayer, like that name. Sam, already said. And Deb is here. Hey, Deb. Tonight we're going to be reviewing one of Deb's videos. Also, she wanted me to let you know it is part 1 of it. CRT. Hey, Jessica. ACJS. Ray the Fam. How is it going tonight, everybody? Not too bad. Honestly, I'm a little tired of winter already. But hopefully, Sean and I are going out scouting about 5 places this weekend. As long as the weather don't crap. Now they're saying we have a chance of, like, rain, snow mix on Saturday. And if it does that, we may or may not go. Because I don't mind bad weather, but yeah. Richard's Reality, how's it going? Nathan. Nathan likes drums. Awesome Epic Adventures, how's it going? Awesome Epic Adventures, where are you from? I know most of these people here. I know where Urbex is at. I know where, well, I know Ray the Fam is in America. I know where Richard's at. Walt Wynn obviously tells you where he's at. Jessica, Sam is in Australia. CRT, yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah, Wynn, I know where you, Walt, I know where you're at, man. It's on your title. Chris Peck, how's it going, man? Have I heard of the American Star? Maybe. Might be a boat. Oh yeah, Epic. Awesome Epic Adventures. Yeah, I saw you on there. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Lord Explorers. How's it going, man? I saw that. Yeah, congratulations. Lord Explorers passed his 500 sub number, and honestly, I still think he's one of the better explorers out there and deserves more than that. But I'm sure he'll get there. Also, I got to congratulate another guy I've been following since before he was even on YouTube. Desertify Urbex. He's at 2,400, and he's done it real fast, and his videos show you why. He's good. So congratulations to Lord Explorers and Desertify Urbex. You guys are kicking butt and doing good. Deb is in Arizona. As for those of you who don't know, Deb does drive around. She has a big old motorhome she uses for her adventures, where she's just visiting, tourist locations or things that just interest her, or abandoned places. Lord Explorers, Desertify. I think I may get this wrong, Desertify Urbex, so if you do hear this sometime in the future, I'm sorry. I thought he was based on the East Coast, but he travels pretty much the world. I mean, his latest video, if you look at it, is really cool, so he gets around. Tony Clark, how's it going, man? Oh, okay. No problem. There, I put it in the link up top. You might hear my dog up barking because my wife has just got home, but I already made her dinner and everything, so she doesn't have to use the microwave. Everything's warming on the stove. So we shouldn't have any stream issues unless YouTube crashes again during the live stream like they've done twice. We are going to talk about, what Sam is posting there. He's posting some info about his camera, and I might actually look at it during the stream because we are going to talk later after the review and chat about it. We're going to talk about cameras, and we're also going to discuss a little bit of something. A lot of people are whining anymore. There's some people out there whining and bitching and actually being pretty rude. They get angry if you post a link to your video, your pictures, even just your discussions for urban exploring in more than one place. And thank you, Google, for interrupting again. But I don't understand why they're angry. One, you can just scroll past it. You don't have to look. I see it the other way. I see it as a good thing, and we'll discuss that right after the review. Um, let's see. Deb, I wanted to ask you a question, hon. How long have you been exploring abandoned places at all? I mean, I know it's only part of your channel, and sorry, everybody, I am working on trying to get my encoding software to work with Hangouts so I can have somebody talk. So far, the two do not want to mesh. And the money to buy other encoding software that does mesh is a little out of my reach at the moment. Exactly, Lord Explorers. I mean, okay, we can actually discuss this a little bit before. Do you guys want to talk about this before or after the review of Deb's video? Because I'm here to do however you guys like. I don't mind having a small discussion about this first, doing the review, and then do the camera stuff after if you guys like. Washington County News Station, Utah. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Tony Clark, you're right. Some people are getting real snobby. Devon from One Game Unknown has got a couple guys on Reddit. They're now following and attacking him and being real jerks. I've heard other people say they're having problems on Reddit that they didn't used to have until recently. I've had a problem or two, but not too bad. Most of my problem is still on some Facebook stuff, but you know. Washington doing good, great. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Washington County News. Yeah, Urbexy. I know that OBS can do it, but OBS, yes, is a train wreck itself and takes a heck of a learning curve. And I'm not sure it's just, that's a lot of work. Not that you guys aren't worth me doing the work. It's just, man, come on. So I think I might split up into 2 different streams a week. One to do the reviews, another one to actually have an urban explorer or an actual YouTuber, and if you guys are interested in certain people, and to do a discussion with me, maybe between 1 and 2 other people besides me on Hangouts, starting maybe next week. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Reddit, well, Richard, a funny thing, CRT and Richard got a couple good comments. No, CRT, I have not tried Discord. I've heard of it. I haven't had time to read into it. My time is so limited, it's hard for me to keep up some days as it is. Urbexy's one of my tech advisors. Might be doing Skype. Well, now can I see? I'll have to talk to Urbexy about that later. If I can do like review, like tonight we're gonna do Deb's video. Can I show Deb's video on the screen while I'm talking to her on Skype? I don't know. I haven't used Skype that much either. I've used it 5-6 times. How you doing tonight, Rogue? Richard Reality, you say Reddit is a pain in the butt. Yes. The problem with Reddit, and Pajerico and I have talked about this, Reddit is a little old-fashioned, a little out of date. Reddit is still trying to live in 1998 to 2000. Reddit has so many weird rules. I think they need to actually have some set rules for every Reddit or page on there. I don't care what if you're in there for lipstick, application, videos and pictures, or urban exploring. They need some set rules. There's so many, it's hard to keep track of what you're doing right or wrong. And some Reddits, as in pages, are real snobby. They're crabby. If you post anywhere else, they automatically call you a spammer and say you can't post there. Reddit needs to... I like Reddit. I still do. I think Reddit is a good place to share. I found some of you on Reddit, where I didn't find it on YouTube. Okay, really, Lord Explorers? Instagram, since they upgraded to IGTV, I do not get any notifications, and if I forget to look, it can be a week before I see notifications on Instagram. Okay, we'll talk about this a little bit before we do Deb's video. 8 months is what Deb's been doing. How long she's been doing some of this. Good, Deb. Well, welcome, and hope you enjoy it and stay with it. You share a video on Skype screen. All right, Urbexy, you're going to start explaining a lot to me right away here. Well, I'm going to have to talk to you in private message about that. Lord Explorers, I'm sorry I missed you, though. Okay. my take on this won't be a long conversation before we do the review, but my take on the sharing and what people call spamming, I think it's a good thing. One, I like, and I'm not talking about my videos, I like seeing a wide array of things for me to view and see, whether it's pictures, videos, documentaries, whatever it is, or just reading information out there. I like to have a lot of that pushed at me so I can make my choices. Sometimes I'll visit a page or two. I like to be able to see it so I don't miss stuff. I feel if like some of you out there are sharing to 15 different Facebook pages and 10 Reddits, I'm fine with that. Because one, I can scroll past it if I've already seen your post on 3 other places. But sometimes I haven't seen it and I go, holy crap, I might have missed this. I saw a video or two today on Reddit because people posted on multiple Reddits that I hadn't seen. Here's my other problem with people who want to whine about it. And some of these are just YouTube haters, okay? Some of it is YouTube notifications suck, everybody. They do. YouTube themselves say they keep trying to get it fixed. YouTube can't fix it. You can subscribe to somebody. Yeah, I got to watch saying the S word. Oh, boy. You can subscribe to somebody. You can hit that bell. You can try to bang your little mouse pointer on that bell 1,000 times. Yet you may or may not ever get notified from that channel. It is a crapshoot. Now, I see if you, everybody on here, shares stuff everywhere, I think that it's good because you're helping, because since the YouTube notifications aren't working worth a crap, it helps. It just does. Yeah, Tony Clark. Please, everybody, please hit the like button. That does, and do it for everybody you watch that you enjoy. Whether it's a live stream, a normal video, at least take the time to hit a like if you don't leave comments. It's a big deal on the algorithm, and it does make a difference. I mean, I know there's a couple people, if I go through and check in the who's watching, I checked the last couple weeks, I've got a couple of these people that are haters about posting and spamming who come into my stream. They're the same two that like to leave thumbs downs a lot of times. But they won't talk on here. But what do you guys think? I don't mind using... Oh, Desertify! There you go! Hey, man. Now, Desertify Urbex, I got no notification of his new video from YouTube. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Yet, where did I see his video today? On Reddit. Why did I see it? Because I was posting, and then I was looking around on all the Reddits, and he had posted on multiple Reddits. So I ran into him. So because Desertify did that, I got notified of a video that I would have been ticked off to miss. So I think, I don't know. I see posting in multiple pages, places, platforms, whether you like Tumblr, Discord, whatever it is. I see it as a really positive thing. I was curious what you guys thought. How do you add hashtag to your videos? Are you talking on the front of my videos on my titling, or are you talking on top? You put it in your description, Lord Explorers, and it's in your tags. I have hashtag real Urbex at the bottom of my description. If you go look at all my video descriptions, except my live streams, I don't have it in all those. At the bottom, you see hashtag real Urbex. And I even have a little pledge to everybody out there on what hashtag real Urbex means to me and why it means something to me. Because there is so much fake movie theater, people say they're paying for it crap out there. But I also put it in my tags. Yeah, Desertify Urbex. See, now that's the problem. You said it seems like a lot of people missed it because people are missing your videos. Everybody's videos, even your pictures on other platforms aren't getting the notifications. It's not just YouTube having problems. Instagram is having notification issues. Since they went to IGTV, I thought it was just me. Did a bunch of studying. There are a bunch of people complaining that since they went to added their IGTV, notifications are junk. Facebook. Some days I'll get all my notifications, some days none. It's just a weird mix lately of who's getting notified, and different platforms get notified differently. My Roku streaming player, if I go on my feed on that, I get probably 60% of my notifications. On my other platforms, less. RJ32, welcome, man. Yeah, Ryan, it is easy to post to Reddit. Some Reddits don't have a problem with self-promotion. Some do. But that's what I'm talking about. I don't mind self-promotion. I'm still using Desertify Urbex as an example because I'm a follower of his since before he was ever on YouTube. Love his videos. I'm a regular. Had no clue he had a video out because YouTube never told me. Never. But I found him on Reddit self-promoting. So I think that, honestly, I believe that Reddit needs to get off their high horse, especially a few of the real tight-butted Reddits that whine about it. You know what? They say, well, nobody ever watches anything. Well, that's crap. You're always going to have jerks like that. But when I post on a Reddit, I actually scroll through and look. I find tons of new explorers or other types of videos I'm interested in. I watch tons of stuff. The people that aren't watching other exploring videos aren't real explorers. Most people on here that I see especially some that I actually personally know, are explorers and they're interested in other explorers, not just their own. So I think Reddit's being short-sighted, and so are some of these jerks that want to nail on you for posting in 15, 20, 30 spots. So I see it as a good thing. I don't know why it has to be, crapped on. Don't like it? Scroll by it. Let's see here. Lord Explorers, I'm going to catch up on the chat. Did I see the tiny school? Yeah. I commented when you were live or just after you were live. It notified me just after you were live. Commented there, and I did, was at your premiere, remember? Urbex TV, my Canadian exploring friend that I thought was dead for a while. Yeah, Desertify Urbex. And for those of you who don't know, YouTube is burying. Even if you hit that bell, YouTube is burying your feed or your inbox of crap that they think that you want to see, or crap they just want to promote to you because, it's Will Smith's channel or some crap. Where I like the old way they used to do it. If you subscribe to it and hit the bell, that's pretty much what they showed you first. Maybe let me choose what I want to look for and find. Oh, Rogue Exploration got a new camera, so he'll go right along with our discussion later. And Urbexy had something else. Him and I were talking about, maybe discuss also about views, viewing other people's videos and likes and comments. Urbexy, please remind me about it after the video, which we'll do here in a minute. But I am going to say, please hit the like, because that does make a difference on the algorithm, especially since I need kind of every bit of help I can get. And once again, I'm not all here for money, but when YouTube demonetizes, it actually affects how much they spread your video, how much they share it out there. And YouTube's got this habit of demonetizing about 50 to 60% of my videos for the first 2 hours, or sometimes the whole live stream, and any of my videos, honestly, for the first 2 hours to 3 days. Then they send me an email going, oops, your video's fine, it was our mistake. But they also don't share it out and promote it like they do everybody else's video when they demonetize. They think there's something wrong with your video. But the thumbs ups do kind of show them maybe that they're wrong. Let me catch up here a bit. Well, see, CRT, yeah, that's a problem. YouTube, and I've talked about it before, and there was a Facebook page or two I was on where people got angry at me saying, well, I've never seen people get angry at YouTube, even though, really, come on. Everybody on here knows, especially if you're a YouTube creator. No matter what type of video you create, it's a well-known fact that there's a lot of YouTube hate out there. I don't know why. Hey, Cage Urban X, how's it going? How's it going, Kimmy? Maria Hyatt. Wow. 2 videos on my YouTube. One of them for my birthday a day ago. Well, that's cool, Mariah. Hope I get that right. Post nice. Yeah, I don't understand why people are so annoyed at YouTube. If you don't like YouTube, then why are you on YouTube? If you don't like people doing YouTube videos or posts, just scroll past it. Yeah, rogue exploration, you're right, and I don't understand it. Urbex and I have talked, and we talk a good amount. I mentioned him a lot because we talk a good amount back and forth. And him and I've heard at least 7 other people I know of that I talk to regularly voice this, that they think maybe some of these people are just jealous because they're not out there. They see us as getting attention, which that's not what most of us are on here for. Or they see us as just money seekers, which once again, why is money bad? But also, 95% of us will never make a penny off this. You will always put more in than you will get out for 95% of us. Also, I think it's easy and somehow we're getting away with something, which is, and if you're doing this, knows this is some work. Well, I'm sorry, Kimmy. I didn't. Yeah, car trouble will get you. I need tires on mine soon. Yeah, see, Richard, I agree. I think there maybe is some jealousy. Some people who kind of blasted me for, oh no, we don't hate video people. They made a couple of videos lately trying to prove me wrong. Their videos sucked. And I'm not being mean and whiny about it. I'm not saying my videos are amazing. But their videos sucked. So, yeah, maybe there is a little jealousy because they obviously couldn't make any of their own. Rogue, I'm wondering if that's what it is. Tay, how's it going, man? Canada's getting well represented here tonight. Pretty much Canada and Scotland and UK going on right now. And well, America, you guys in America, we're always number one. I did have a couple of streams where I had like 7 or 8 people from Scotland and 4 from New Zealand. And I think 3 from Australia one stream. And they were like, oh, wow. Isn't it? Yeah, Urbexy brings up a good point. How many of you guys thought video and doing YouTube was easier than it turned out to be when you got into doing it? How many of you got into it and go, oh crap, this isn't as easy, especially if you edit. Some people actually can do explorers without editing or whatever type of video they do. And that to me is amazing. And I'm humbled by it because I just can't do it. Exactly, Deb. Yeah. United Nations of Urbex. There you go. I don't know. What do you guys think? And Tay, by the way, stop sending that cold air down to me. That's supposed to stay in Canada. Yeah, CRT. See, CRT, the funny thing is, a lot of explorers I know in UK and Europe, they voice they want to come over here to America and explore. Yeah, they do love their sites. But like one of them said to me one time, he's like, you can only see so many castles when they're in your backyard all the time growing up. I did have to say that depending on where you are in Europe, we have a wide variety here. I don't know if that's true because I haven't been to Europe. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Desertify takes up most of my time versus photography or blog posts. Yeah, editing takes time. Yeah. Exactly. So some of those you don't realize making decent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Rogue. Yeah, because like say, me and Sean, we've gone and explored. We spent 11 hours in one place after driving 5-6 hours each way. We stayed the night. We had to, but holy crap, we spent 11 hours there. We had 2 cameras running and a bunch of stills. That's a lot to try to get a cohesive video out of. You can't show somebody 11 hours times 2 of footage that's unedited with, God knows, me and Sean going, oh crap, my shoelace is untied, tripping or something. Yeah, exactly, Richard. Yeah, there are a lot of people out there that act like, oh, you're a YouTuber. Do you realize how much that takes? Honestly, I didn't. I even helped a friend with his channel for 2 years before I did this. But he was doing the bulk of it. Now I see that. Yeah, Deb, it is. That's another thing people don't realize. If you set up to want to post once a week, it's hard to make sure you have a video every week, especially as an explorer and a travel vlogger or something like that, because you got to make sure you're getting places. That's a whole other addition there. Where I'm live streaming to you, I can sit down and live stream. But if I got to go to an explore, it could be anywhere from 40 minutes to longest we've driven is 10.5 hours one way to get somewhere. And that gets rough. Yeah, Urbexy, for those of you who know Urbexy or don't know him, he really gets into the minutia. Sometimes Urbexy, I think you're a little too worried about the minutia. Get out there, man. Come out and let the numbers fall a little bit for a while, or let the numbers alone. Back away. Oh, Slayer, I'd love to. It just depends. My health is a big thing. Travel, I'm restricted in America right now. My lungs are at a point right now, they're a little twitchy, where I can only travel so many hours from home back and forth because the downtime sitting in a car is bad for my lungs. Jeez. That sucks, K-Urban X. Yeah, exactly. There you go, everybody. Deb is right on. 4 to 8 hours a day. I mean, even just doing this live stream, everything else I was doing. And some of you don't know, I actually have multiple channels. But just this channel alone, just this live stream is 2 to 3 hours. Any setup I do and study I do for it. My videos I post. You're spending lots of time. So when people make fun or laugh, oh, you're a YouTuber, I go, maybe better do it once. I've tried to get some of those people that make fun or give you crap to make a YouTube channel and actually do it for a while. So far, I can't get any takers. Running loads. There you go, Richard. That's the way to do it. See, Richard ran into the same thing I did. Last year, for those of you who know me, I called myself an Urbex squirrel. My health handles the hot weather and warm weather a lot better than cold. So when it's warm out, plus I don't have money to travel. I don't like traveling in cold weather. Ugh. But I explore my butt off in the warm weather. And right now, in my hard drive, I have a lot of explorers for the winter ready to go. Well, not ready to go, because like Richard said, you're out exploring, you don't have time to edit. So I got a lot to show you that me and Sean went out and explored, or me and Lord Explorers explored this year. And some of us, that's what we have to do, because I can't travel health-wise or money-wise and dealing with the cold weather in the winter very much. Now, if I get south a couple times this year, still hoping for a south shot or two. Rogue, editing is easy once you get used to it. Actually, some people don't like editing. I find it fun. Yeah, Tay up there says exact thing. It may be hard, but it is fun. Now, what makes it less fun is when YouTube themselves keeps causing problems. Come on, YouTube. Stop making this a rough thing. I've urban explored for, my God, I just figured it out, 33 years. Sean and I were talking about the other day. 33 years. Him and I have been urban exploring together. Wow. But I've always done that and enjoyed it. I love the fact that I can share them with a world audience now is amazing. I kind of wish I'd done it years ago instead of watching others do it while I was out filming mine anyway. But I don't know. It's just YouTube has been making it a little rough lately. The editing is a blast, but it feels like you're cutting up your own child sometimes. Yeah, I know, bad visual. Guard 2003. Sandburg Mall, Galesburg, Illinois. Oh, thank you. Guard 2003, I am still working. Sean and I are still talking to some owners on that place. Now that's fully closed to getting back in there and filming and preserving it. And the Galesburg Preservation Society has actually tried to help me with this. Thank you very much. I love that little mall. Such a great retro look to it. Well, CRT, You got to look at editing differently. I like editing. I think Urbex likes it more than I do. But I like it. I want to see what I can make, what I can produce, what story I can make sure I tell you guys. I want to make sure that in my 5 to 20 minute video that I try to get across to you and tell the story of what I saw, what I felt, as much as possible. Of course, with the last house, it's like do it without blinding the cameras. No problem, Kimmy. Thanks. There you go, Wayne. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Wayne, you've got some good editing, though. Do you do all your own editing, Wayne? Least amount of editing you can. Hey, CRT, if that works and you can film without doing a lot of editing, more power to you. Well, yeah, Rogue. We're bored in Illinois. We want to get out and look at some stuff. Sorry, I'm just catching up in the chat. Oh, no problem, Richard. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold off on doing the review this long, but we just kind of got talking. Richard, if you'd like to hang around a little longer, I will play Deb's video now. There's a place, there's a part 1 of the place Deb went through, and I kind of like this one. There's not insane amounts to see, but I like the feel of the place. She's alone. She's using a night vision cam. Got some tight hallways. Everybody, there's YouTube for you. CRT, we've been doing this for 31 minutes. CRT just got the notification for this stream. Yay. All right, everybody, since Richard's going to hang on to stay as late as he is up for the stream, I'm going to pull up Deb's video, and we are going to review this. And remember, Deb, feel free to say anything you want, and I'm going to make sure I got you modded so you can add links or anything else you want. Say anything you want about the place, answer questions, ask questions of anybody on here. And everybody, let Deb know what you think about everything. I mean, just like every creator on here, tell them the great, the not so great, the bad, any suggestions, whatever you like. We're here for real reviews to help each other out. So don't feel bad about maybe telling somebody, well, this wasn't quite as good, or if something was really great, give them that, you let them know. I will flip over and we'll pull it up right now, Deb. There we go. And watch this. There she is. There's Deb for everybody. And see now, Deb has not been on more than 8 months or so, right, Deb? And look at this. Look at all these videos. She is a busy lady. And yes, not all of them are urban exploring, but she does a lot of it. Here's the video. Abandoned Property Part 1. And I'm going to click on it and let me know if there's any sound issues. I'll full screen it and feel free to chat about it during the video.
Okay, I'm going to put on the night vision. And I do have a here we go. This has some kind of kitchen. This is some kind of restaurant, looks like. Someone has broke out all the windows in here. Let me see. There we go. And they have all of this stuff. So this was some kind of restaurant, it looks like. Someone has really torn this up. This is where they must have had the stove. Looks like a hood for the stove. And some birds living in here. Looks like fans. This was a bathroom. And this goes back out there. Let's see what's in here. Some spider webs. You're getting a lot of blurry. Let's see what's in here. This is a bathroom. So it's the women's bathroom. Someone has really, really torn this place up. Did you hear that? This place is really creepy. Wow. What was this place? Okay, this is where I came in. I don't. Okay. I still want to get lost. I'll make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna need help with my light. Stage. This is a bar. This had a bar in here. Ooh, a basement. I don't know. You know me in basements. I don't know. A lot of glass. Look at all this glass. It's all glass, all broken up. These. Wow. That's a bathroom.
Holy crap. Sorry, you can't even carry pepper spray, Wayne?
Bathroom.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, someone like mushrooms and clouds. That's kind of cool. Stage with a band. Dead bird.
The Mushroom Kingdom. Hey, Lord Explorers. I think Deb said this is a Sony.
Looks like this
Is that right,
like
Deb?
a big restaurant and bar. Oh, what is this? Shoot.
Wow.
Hello?
There you go, Lord Explorer. She said Sony. There you go. Everybody, Deb gives you the actual model. Of course, I like how Deb is now she's saying hello.
Storage room. Probably where they kept the liquor. Looks like to me.
Wow. Not even Mace Slayer. Wow.
I don't know what this was. Bathroom. This was probably an office. Really blurry. Can't get it to unblur. There we go. This is one really big room.
Oh, there you go, Urbex. That's a good question. Byron. Thanks, Richard. Appreciate you staying up a little bit, man. Really, I do.
Okay, this is just got all these old buildings.
Oh, there we go.
Tourist attraction. And
That is.
huh? No, I just pulled
At
in.
the end of her. Okay.
Tinkerbell.
I better make sure I get.
I like your outfit.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, everybody. Wanted to make sure because I know the time difference sometimes is a little weird on the from the encoder to here. Thank you very much, Richard, for hanging out and checking out Deb's video. I appreciate it. And the comments, everybody appreciate that. And Deb, boys, maybe Sony should send you a kickback if Rogue goes and buys one. Lord Explorers, you're a really heck of a photographer. What do you think of that night vision setup? Is that something you're thinking about doing? Yeah, it did, Urbexy. Deb, I didn't see you if you answered Urbexy. I might have missed it. Urbexy was asking, did you have another light you were looking through, or were you just looking through the screen? That was the only way you could see where you were going. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going, man? How are you doing tonight? Ricky Baker, hello. Well, what'd you guys think? I thought it was a cool Explorer because I think the night vision kind of added to this one a little bit. There wasn't an insane amount of weird stuff to see, but it really showed off those weird, long, narrow maze of hallways, and the place really looked like a slasher film just waiting to go wrong. And Deb's just walking around. That right there. That's an explorer. But Deb, were you looking through the camera lens, or just mostly the camera screen, or using your light also? Relaxing at home. Cool, Kenneth. Nothing wrong with that. Rural X. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. M Topi. Hey, welcome back, man. How you doing? I know it's time zones, everybody, but thank you very much. For the new people coming in, please do hit the thumbs up. That lets me know about how many people are coming in, and it does make a huge difference on the YouTube algorithm. Especially since YouTube has issues with notifications, all this other stuff, blah, 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 you know. We all can talk to our blue in the face on that. Deb, you were using both. Cool, thank you. Normal Life. It was hiding under the covers with a flashlight watching. It did make it cool, Deb. I mean, I will say, the night vision also brings out, I see, the night vision brings out more scars and scratches and some other stuff that normal lighting doesn't. So it's kind of cool. Nice, Byron. You have night vision, Byron? That's pretty cool. I've thought about getting one. I just haven't, money. Could make it to your... Oh, no problem. Thanks, Mtopi. Seem to do the ground so much. Well, see, Deb, there's a good chance. See, now you got a chance to see it from the other side and maybe learn a little bit on that. Yeah, I have a habit of hitting the ground too much and moving too fast is my big problem. That's my biggie. Which, thankfully, you were moving. You kept the camera a lot more stable than I do. There you go, Deb. MB Locations says she is an explorer. Yes, you are, Deb, and yes, you're... I like how you waited till late in the video when you might have heard somebody say hello. I can't say I haven't done that, but yeah, nice, Deb. You're a brave woman, Deb. That says right there, that's exploring. And that is one huge bar restaurant. That place is just monstrous. Oh, cool, Byron. Yeah, see, Urbex. Now, there you go, Deb. You may have infected a few people with a night vision bug. Byron used to have one. A couple other people have commented on it, how it looked pretty good. Normal Life says, where's the most dangerous place you've been? Those you don't know, Normal Life, he is a fellow CF person like I am. He lives across the pond. He is not a fellow urban explorer, but he does a lot of gaming and vlogs for his lung problem. He asks, what is the most dangerous place you've been? Feel free to, everybody should answer here. What is the most dangerous place each of you've been to for your explorers? Or even if you're not an explorer, go, well, what's the most dangerous place you accidentally ran into? For me, I got two possibilities on me, Normal Life. It would either be Old Reed Hospital, which is now demolished. Sean and I explored where we were being followed by 4 or 5 guys with bats. We hope they only had bats. And I got caught a little bit of them on video, not much. So we're trying to stay away from them. But it was a huge complex. And we're down in the dark, just the two of us, with 4 or 5 guys tracking us. We were able to stay away from them pretty much all day. But it was a little nerve-wracking knowing we're trying to film and talk out loud and narrate with people around. The other one was I went back to the small abandoned hospital I did for my first video on YouTube trying to refilm. I was alone, and 3 scrappers came in and were tearing stuff up and starting to cause some problems, and it's just me and the 3 of them, so I had to hide in one of the bathrooms for about 30 minutes. That would be my biggest ones. Even though everybody tells me Gary, Indiana exploring by myself was probably not the brightest move, because it's known for some good crime. Thanks, Awesome Epic Adventures. And everybody, if you haven't met Awesome Epic Adventures. Check them out. They're new here. And also, any of you, if you're ever looking for exploring partners or collaborations, check who's on the stream. There may be somebody close to you looking for the same type of thing. So never, always remember, drop your location, and if you're not worried about sharing it, and let people know if you're looking for collaborations or meetups or something. Because that really does help out. I know a couple people on here have met, and have either done collaborations or are planning to. Awesome Epic Adventures. I don't know where you're located. You sound like Australia. I know. That's very general from your typing. I know Sam is in Australia, and Adjusta is in Australia. He's one of my favorite Australian explorers. Maybe if you're looking for other people to explore with, link up with those guys. Rogue did a rock quarry. Yes, man, you gotta be careful in some of those places. My first video. Abandoned school, barricade. Numbers on the front of the building. Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, there you go, Normal Life. Here's some good answers for you on places. Right, you got rock quarry, you got an old burned school, some gang tags. Russian radio tower. Whoa. Yeah, Slayer. Sean and I got caught by a couple motion detectors in our history. One was the bowling alley video I've got up. Yeah, that was a surprise in a totally open building. Let's see, I hooked up with Dave. Yeah, there you go, Wayne. See, Wayne and Dave hooked up on here. A couple people are considering a hookup and explore. Wow. There you go, Sam. Everybody, Sam Point is putting out specs on the cam he uses. So make sure if you want to check that out, do so. Deer ears are way weird. Yeah, Deb, that is a little weird. Yeah, Slayer the beep thing. The beep that gave me and Sean just enough time to look each other and mouth the words O-S, and then it went off. And it was weird. I don't know why we ran. It was just reflex. The place was wide open. I got a video of us walking into a wide open place, so they couldn't say we were breaking in. There's no trespassing signs. You know how it is. An alarm goes off, you run. You know, it might be a good thing because the police did. We watched from across the street, and the police did come tearing up about 5 minutes after we got out of there. Oh no, Normal Life. It's not. I don't know about brave or crazy. Most people that do urban exploring, and you're gonna find it's a heck of an age difference. I know somebody like Kaiser Glick who's like 15 years old doing this, and I know a couple people in their 70s doing this. It's a love of these places. You really, you got. I don't know. It's just a feel to see what was or what used to be, whether it's old architecture or try to feel what the place used to have for a life with people in it. Seeing weird things left behind, how other people lived. It's a really cool thing, Normal Life. It's passing my wife when I haven't cleaned up. Nice, Normal Life. Yeah, the beep thing. My first video. You find it more difficult to explore with night vision. There you go, Deb. Normal Life. Deb likes your answer. Deb, Byron E wants to know, do you find it more difficult to explore with night vision, or anybody else who has explored night vision? Is it easier or harder? Wow. Yeah, that's rough, Wayne. The drug people, I'm not worried about homeless people. I've run into homeless and transients before. They're not bad. They're actually pretty friendly if you let them know you're there. If you think somebody's around, Sean and I have announced, hey, we're just urban explorers here at Film. Not here to mess with anybody's stuff or cause any problems. We even offer, hey, if you know of any cool things to see in this building or like to show us around, we'll give you a few bucks. But it's drug people you do have to worry about. Sergeant Asimov. Wow. I like that name, Asimov. How you doing, man? That's why I didn't get to talk to you tonight, Asimov. I'm on streaming. Asimov and I are gonna chat probably about some explorers coming up here soon. Let me see. Well, Deb, sometimes you still got to go in. These are fun. Deb, did you see what Byron asked you? I don't know if you answered. Anybody that's explored with. Okay, Deb, you did answer finally. Okay, sorry. It's easier, Byron. um, yeah, the police usually are pretty good, Deb. They are. Rural X, got a question for you. Now I know your channel's Rural X, or I used to call it Rurex. Do you do in-town exploring also, or more urban-ish, or do you just pretty much sticking out in the country? I put your channel up here to look at, but I haven't been there yet. Easier night vision, harder sometimes. Oh, Sam, there you go. Sam's got his whole kit. Wow. Okay, well, there you go, Deb. Sam will show you how to do more. Sam's got infrared lights to help light up and everything. Jeez. Night vision added a predator vibe. There you go. Yeah. That's it exactly. Oh, no problem, normal life. I know, because half the people that come to my streams are from overseas, whether it's, Scotland, Ireland, England proper, the rest of the UK, New Zealand, Australia. I got people from all over. So yeah, time zones, man. I appreciate it, dude. And hope the meds get your lungs back right up to being frisky. Oh, Rural X is RJ32 in disguise. Isn't that nice? Sneaky. Oh, there you go. Hmm. Well, I'll tell you what. I know some of you guys know this. Other urban explorers have used this trick in the past. Sean and I actually carry orange vests and a clipboard with us. No joke. We have orange traffic vests and a clipboard. And we've actually gone into places and right out in the open in front of people wearing our orange vests because they think we're work crew or we're there to survey. We have we even use our cameras right out in the open, and we'll act or talk like we're pointing, like we're checking a place out for construction, destruction, whatever. And it really helps. Rural X, that might be a good move, actually. Put your explorers in one area. You have a big channel, man. And I know you do a lot of different stuff, so maybe consolidate. Yep, Asimov, you're going exploring with Urbex TV. He was looking forward to it. It's good he's getting back out there. Night vision app on my phone. He's on my... Ooh. See, Wayne, I've never used the app. I've never used... We have had hard hats, Rural X. We stopped carrying because of the bulk. But the vests are great. You can shove them in your backpack. You pull out an orange vest, or Shawnee wears an orange t-shirt sometimes. Orange vest and a clipboard. And our car, the Explorer Opala, has an action cam hanging down in the window. So it's an Impala that lots of people think is a police car anyway, a black Impala. And it's got a camera in the dash. So people think it's a police car or security car. So that helps us too. Or they think it's an official county or city car. So when you get out in an orange vest, they see the camera and you got, they think you're official. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, it's certified. It doesn't hurt, I'll tell you. Yeah, I tell you what, we've no kidding walked into places right out in the middle of a busy city street. People walking by us totally ignore you when you're wearing the vest. They ignore you like you're not even there. We just walked right in. Or we stood and looked around, tried to scout a place right in the open. So yeah, it does help. Urbexy, do you want to talk about what you were wanting to talk about, or you want to talk about the cameras? Because Urbex and I were talking, and there's been a thing going on, and I've also saw this on some other channels lately. And one guy even addressed it. Another one is going to address it coming up. If he does, I'll link it when he does. Byron asks the question, are we limited to certain times? Yes. Sean and I broke our normal rule and we explored at night the old movie theater lately because it's the only time to get in there. But we normally explore during the day, and we try to actually explore when most people are not around, whether it's church or at school or at work or whatever. You try to watch and see when the best times are get in. You're right, it does. Desertify. I guess a chauffeur. But we can talk about. Was going to talk about cameras and what people use. And Deb, not only does I use DEBS tonight, she uses night vision. A lot of explorers don't. There are some that love it, and there's a few that use it exclusively. But there's also this, besides cameras, when viewing and watching other creators' videos or just videos anywhere on YouTube, there's this habit lately I've noticed, and I've talked to other people who've gone through there. They've noticed some drops, or they've noticed this weird thing where 10 people will leave comments, but the view time doesn't go up, neither do the number of views. Now, be careful if you're going to watch somebody's video and comment or even give a thumbs up. Even the thumbs ups don't stay all the time if you don't watch a certain percentage of the video. And that's the same if they're watching yours. I can't remember what the percentage is. If Urbexi's still here, he can maybe tell us. But there's a percentage of each video you need to watch for that to count as a view, to watch time to show up, for your thumbs up to stay, stuff like that. The only thing that really stays no matter what is your comment. And I've seen where some people have been complaining lately. I've had some people go in, leave 10, 15 comments, but strangely their watch time didn't budge near the views. And you can click through and you can see where they have left off watching. And Rebexy and 2 other people were telling me about the click through thing, which I didn't know about. And you can, they were checking. I could see where people would make a comment, but they only watched a tiny 20 or 30-second snippet in the middle to pick something up to make a comment about. So be careful doing that. Make sure you watch enough of somebody's video to count it as a view so it doesn't hurt their channel. Because people just leaving blank comments, even on your channel, this is good for all of us to know. If people are just coming in watching 20 or 30 seconds of your video somewhere in the middle, leaving a plain old comment, that actually works against you. YouTube sees you as a sub for sub. Sorry if that gets me in trouble for saying here. It sees you as a sub for sub channel and actually moves you down or will put you on a watch list. So make sure you try to watch a certain amount of video. Yeah, there, Urbexy, yeah. Byron, Deb, if you don't mind sharing how much that camera cost you, Byron has a question about how much night vision cameras cost. It's up to you if you want to share it or not on the cost. But, I'm not sure, Byron. I've never bought one. Oh, wow, that'd be cool, Sergeant Asimov. Hopefully when it's warmer out. Honestly, I don't explore near as much when it's cold. Sean and I are going this weekend. Yeah, there you go. Urbex, he's right. Yeah. Not only does it think it's low quality, but it shows up as a sub for sub channel. If think you just met somebody on a S for S channel, I better stop saying it, an S for S thing or a view for view thing, and you just went there to do a quick blah, blah, blah to try to fool YouTube. Well, YouTube will hurt channels for that. So make sure, whether you go to my channel, Deb's, Sam's, or Bexy's, make sure you watch probably about at least 50% of the video before you comment or put thumbs up. You can put thumbs up anytime, but if you don't watch them, at times, even those don't stay sometimes. So you got to be careful. There you go, Byron. And thank you, Slayer and Deb, for that. Oh, there you go, Sam. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Deb. I mean, when I watched your video earlier, I watched all 15 minutes. I knew how long it was. I watch all of Urbexes. I watch all of Rogues. I don't skip through. If I go to somebody's video, I took the time to go there. I'm going to watch it all, no matter what. And then I will make a comment or multiple. Some people see I make multiple comments. Yeah, I like to talk. So sometimes I'll make a comment each cool thing I see in a video. So you really know I'm watching because I'm commenting as I'm going through. I feel bad because a guy's workout video the other day, I left like 8 comments through about something he was doing. I was like, oops, sorry. But yeah, Urbex, he's right. It actually, I did some research. It does send a bad thing to YouTube and it will hurt your channel. Not even if you're the viewer. If you have a channel and you're doing that to other channels, it shows back to YouTube that you are one of those S for S or view for view channels. And it goes back on both. So if you're having issues, that could be why. Yeah, Deb, I've seen some of yours. You're like me sometimes. I've tried to slow my down. I've had some people complain to me that I make too many comments. But yeah, Deb, you're like me. You leave multiples. Oh, Sergeant Asimov, I don't like cold. It's not fall anymore here. We're into winter, bud. December's in a few weeks. Not as cold as up there, but still. Ugh. That's something strange too. You notice how some technologies cost more in other countries than some countries than others? It's a huge range. Yes. If I put my cell phone up on the camera right here, you guys will see the little infrared thingy flashing. You'll see a flash. Of course, it helps if I hold it right side up. Now, if you watch, as soon as it comes up on the screen, you'll see this little flash going on, that little ding, 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 little light going. See, now there's upside down, so now I'm starting to get to watch myself. So I don't keep it on the live screen. I keep it on the chat screen so I can talk to you guys at the right speed. See that little light blinking, though? Picks it up. Oh, Byron, did you ask a question? Thanks, George. Okay. I was thinking about maybe not. No, Deb. I think honestly, I think most people's channels, there's only a few that kind of said something to me, but most of them I think are just happy to know that you're actually watching. I am. Um. Wow, Byron, I do not know. I'm not sure. Most electronics has a happy zone of around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, I use Fahrenheit. To around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere in there. That's our happy zone. Exactly, Slayer. That's the way I see it. The way I see people posting their videos on multiple places. I see it as interest and I see it as good. Yeah, I can get a little camera attachment for this that goes to thermal imaging. Woo! Wow. Thermal would be weird. Because I'd think you'd walk into the walls and stuff if you're just looking through thermal and everything was the same temp. Well, that's cool, Slayer. Um, all right, guys, cameras. YouTube. Okay, sound off. What do you use mostly to film your YouTube explorers or your normal explorers? Or what is your main camera for even pictures? What do you use? I got a couple of things up here. My wife has some film cameras I couldn't find, and she just got home just as I started streaming. So I didn't want to dig too much. She has some old film cameras still. Nobody used. Does anybody on here use film anymore? Heck, here in America, it's hard to find film. Sam Point, in automotive repair, we use thermal cameras to find wiring problems. Oh, thank you, Asimov. Tell her I said hello. And welcome to the stream. And, well, nice to meet you guys soon. Okay, Desertify. 8-man A80, 20 megapixel action cam. Is that your main cam, Desertify, or your only cam? Dang, that's crazy, dude. You get that quality out of an 8-man A80? Dude, you just keep impressing me. Stop. Jeez. Slayer, for no, use a Sony phone. What model Sony sell? Is it Slayer? Sony AX2. Is that a DSLR, Wayne? Oh, Sony A7R. Okay, that's a little more expensive there, Certify. Xperia S5. Okay. Xperias are good solid phones. Okay, my Moto 6. Okay. Urbexy, Nikon D55. Wow. D55 DSLR is a nice camera, Urbexy. Jeez. Now, Urbexy, any of you guys that use the DSLRs, do you have a Rode mic on top? An old Canon 60D. I don't know, MB, those old Canon 60s and some of the other Canons are solid. I mean, those things, jeez. Certified Urbex. My video cam, okay. That's a nice. Let's see, yeah. Now, see, there's a question also. How many of you use video cameras, and how many of you use, actual vid cams? Camcorders, they call them. And how many of you use other things that aren't qualified as video cameras? For photos, I use Canon EOS 1100D. Wow. I use some imaging stabilization, but not all the time. I should be. But I also don't like gimbals. See, I don't mind image stabilization in cameras because they remove a lot, but leave a little something. I know RJ32, he's still probably on here, Rural X. He likes gimbals. I like gimbals a little bit. I think 10% of exploring can be good with gimbals. But I think 90% of people's explorers, especially with 90% of the styles out there, I don't think gimbals help. In fact, I think they take away. I like it a little rough. I like it a little tumble if you're climbing over stuff. I know some people like explorers that are very cinematic. To me, cinematic takes away from exploring a little bit. Okay, so I'm catching back up on the cams. Smartphone rig, yes, exactly. That's, yeah. External mic, EOS Rebel T6. Yeah, T6 is a solid cam, Deb. You like the T6. Lens is perfect for stills, but yeah. Byron, Deb, Sam, you guys, Byron wants to know, does night vision limit your recording time? Does it change any if you have to use it? How much power does it take? Well, to certify, see, now you are one of the channels that you can use a gimbal and get away with it because your movie, your explorers are almost like a movie. They are very TV documentary feel to them. And with your style, I think a gimbal works. And there are 3 or 4 other channels I watch. RJ32 is one, but that do use gimbals and actually work okay with it. But then I've seen other people use gimbals, and I'm like, okay, that's way too much cinematic, way too smooth. Doesn't go with their style. So I think a gimbal depends on style, but I think most styles of real urban exploring can't use a gimbal. Yeah, I think it just takes away. If you got the style to use a gimbal and do it well, sheesh, go for it. That's not me being jealous. I had a small one at one time. Didn't like it. Let's see. Nokia 10. Now, man, that is crazy, Sam. I've never seen a 41 megapixel cell phone. Whew. DCR. Wow. Nokia 6 phone with HD 16 megapixel. That's crazy, Sam. I haven't seen one that's a 41 megapixel camera phone. Yeah, Urbex is right, Deb. The T6 Canon is amazing. Well, yeah, maybe MB, yeah, maybe MB locations I do. I just like a little bit of rough and tumble, a little bounce as you walk across uneven floors, climb over stuff, bump into things. I think that lends to the. Oh, I know you did, Sam. I haven't had time to read it yet. I've been on here with you guys. So yeah, Sam did send me a link. But wow, that is crazy. And I got it up here, Sam. Right here from a W Nokia, and I got the Sony one too. Excuse me. Oh, no problem, Wayne. Thank you very much. Happy exploring. I'm glad you and Dave got some video time together. And thanks for coming in, and thanks for being out there exploring and sharing stuff with us. Stuff a lot of us can't see. That's no problem, Deb. You'll figure it out. No problem, CRT. We're discussing cameras, what people use for YouTube or their normal pictures and stuff like that, and what works best. I'll be back and I know what to explore. Oh, no problem, Sergeant Asimov. Oh, thanks, Byron. I always like well wishes. Okay, here, everybody. Here's a shocker for you. This is one of the first cameras of video I use to explore with Sean. You're going to love this thing. This is old tech. Old Panasonic. Look at that. But it does have a little pop-out screen. It does actually move. You could have vlogged with this. But it took tiny videotapes. And I thought I had the tape over here. The tape is over there. So, but I'm sure you guys know what the tiny videotapes look like, or want me to go get it. Irish Whiskey Paranormal, how's it going? So how's this for a flashback? This is what I used to film Sean and I's Explorers with at one time. Shows you how long we've been doing this. Isn't this crazy? Now I couldn't even imagine using this. It is so old and out of date. Nuts. Yeah, CRT. This thing is, I think this thing's 22 years old, 23 years old. Maybe a little more. I say it takes tapes. It doesn't even have a place to put digital anything in it. You can't put an SD card anywhere on this, even a big one. This one does not have night vision, Byron. This one barely had vision. I'm not even sure they worried about depth. It was just, here's your picture. But now, I did have a DSLR. I had a Canon T5. I didn't like it very much. I sold it. Just me. Museum time. Yeah, there you go, Slayer. But now, and I did have it, like I said, I used a DSLR for a short time. It wasn't my thing. Now I use this, my little GoPro Hero 5. I also have an Akaso, little cheapy Akaso, like E20 or something, out in the car. I use as dash cam. These little action cams do a very nice wide picture, and this one is waterproof without a case. So you even have sound. As soon as I get a hold of GoPro, so I was out on hold the other day and didn't get a hold of them. So I got to call them back tomorrow, get a hold of them to fix the sound issue. But this thing actually puts out really good sound and has good stabilization. The 7, the newest one, has even better stabilization. And it's small. I like small. I like something I can mount to my car bumper, mount to my head, mount to my chest. Something I can hide, put in my pocket. Let's see. Oh my. Well, CRT, maybe I will, to get this old girl out. God, the hard thing is, can I find new tapes for it? Because I think the 2 tapes I got left around here are damaged. I'm going to try and get tapes. If I can get a tape for this, I will do a recording with this on an Explorer and then play it. I'll actually put it on the channel. I'll let you guys know. I just got to see if I can get it to work. Oh, thanks, MB. Someone needs to. So yeah, there you go, CRT. I will leave this out. So remember, I have batteries that'll fit this, at least one. And if battery works. So I will leave this out and see if I can find a tape that's viable. If I find a viable tape, I will take this next time, and you will see how Sean and I used to film. This thing takes a lot of light to get a good image. I'll tell you that. But now I use this and this. And people have heard me talk about it before. I use my cell. Now here's what I want to talk about the future a little bit. Because also my other camera is that. And I've even used this to film parts of my videos without it flying. Because this actually, people don't realize, if you have a drone, even a small one like this especially, this has a stabilized gimbal on it. I can actually film, as long as I got my cell phone near me. My cell phone does the sound. But as long as I got my phone near me, I can walk around carrying this, and this gimbal films perfectly smooth. So you can actually walk with this. And I've seen people mount this little drone on a stick and use this little drone to film. Isn't that crazy? Because it's so stable. So it's kind of a neat idea. A Hanamex Super 8 movie cam. Well, those are very, very big, Sam. I don't think I'm going to carry that on an Explorer. Sorry. The chat did not catch up, so I hit the blue arrow and it went zoom, and I don't know how much I missed. Panasonic, Lumix. CRT, if I had the money, I'd love a Lumix. Lumix is, guys, if you look up Lumix, it's great. Lumix cameras are amazing, but they pay for them. All right, Byron, sorry, Byron, it's the first time tonight, has a question for all of you. Is digital better? Yes. I think it's better because of the options. Because digital, even the tape in this, you can't fit much on these tapes. You just can't. Digital, even this little drone, this little cam here, has got better quality in digital than this analog one, and can store hours and hours of footage. All these can store hours. And then you got size. They shrunk analog about as much as they could. This is pretty small. They want a little smaller just for analog recorders. But yes, analog is not near as good as digital. Digital is also easier to edit and go through. You can skip through faster. You can pause on clear pictures. There's a lot more you can do with digital. Digital is versatile. You can take snapshots out of a digital video easier. And Rogue just got a new Akaso V50, which is the Akaso version of this GoPro Hero 5. So he's got it tonight, and he's starting to try it out. And I hope to see on his live streams how he's liking it. No problem, Asimov. Thank you very much for coming by. I'll message you after my stream about when we can talk. Yeah, CRT, I will say that. It is strange how good a focus GoPro has. And I'm talking GoPro itself. I have had 3 other brand action cams. And I will say, except for the sound issue that I hope GoPro's going to fix for me, the picture and the operation ability of this is amazing. Their touchscreen on the back is great. Their menus are great. It's fast. It's got some good features others don't have, and it does do a great picture for what it is. I mean, look how tiny these things are, everybody. Byron, did you get enough answers on your digital versus analog? Yeah, Slayer. So now, because you guys want me to, I'm going to try to record with this puppy. I'm going to see what it does on an Explorer. Problem is, here's a question for you guys. How do I edit this? I didn't used to edit anything when I used to do this. Where does a line in on this? I get it to the computer and play it to the computer. Maybe setting myself up for a fail here. 8-man, 8-mans are good cams. I've watched a lot of reviews on them. Uh-oh. I saw something about Rogue. Show it, Rogue. Yeah, Rogue's got his new camera, so I'm catching up. Sometimes this thing updates, sometimes it doesn't. You gotta be careful if you're doing live streams, everybody. YouTube has a dumb setting. You have top chat or live chat. Make sure you're on live chat. Top chat does not give you everybody. There we go. I'm caught up. Rogue, I am gonna try it because I like what you guys are saying in the chat there. That it will be a very old, grainy looking, almost zombie movie look because that did that. Sean's gonna love this when we get this back out. I'm not even sure he knows I still have this. He's gonna be shocked that I've got it still. I think I'll make him film with it. You know, he doesn't film much. It's not his thing. Oh, great, Urbexy. But the thing is, I'm hoping I can line in this to my computer and turn this analog into a digital video, and it won't change the quality. I won't change any quality. I'll just try to get it into my computer so I can edit with using my software. Of course, my wife might be able to help me with that since she has computer graphics degrees. Editing and titling. Wow. Okay, everybody. Sam has got old technology, or at least he did have. Wow. Oh my God. Vaporwave Urbexer. What is that? Vaporwave. Yes, Deb. It does the same thing if you're on the stream right now when you're chatting with all of us. If you look up the top left of your chat window, if it says top chat, make sure you click on it and change it to live chat so you see everybody's comments. I don't know why YouTube does that, but on some platforms or some devices, top chat is the first thing you get. MB locations. What do I edit with? I've mentioned this before, but I have no problem mentioning again. Wow, sorry, my video camera's so old. Put my hands in here. It's dropping black bits all over my keyboard. I use Shotcut. It's a free editing software, sorry. Guy with bad lungs trying to blow stuff out of his keyboard. Yeah, how well is that going to work? But I use Shotcut. It's freeware. It works really good. My wife went through and didn't want to pay Adobe anymore. And since she knows how to do this, did it for a living, I'm like, you know what? What do you like, hon? So she delved through and went through a bunch of them. Came down between Shotcut and OpenCut. Or OpenShot, something like that. And she said Shotcut was it. It was a really good one. And it was great. You had a mullet. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Hold on to that almost forgotten knowledge. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna try this. If I can get this thing to work, if I can find a tape for it that still works, I'll video with it and see if I can line in to the computer and edit something off this. Sean, oh crap. Maybe I'll bring it this Saturday and see if he wants to play with the old girl. I gotta stop doing that because all this inside here is decaying a little bit. Now, here's what I have to say about cameras. I think the future is not DSLR. I know DSLRs are great. Right now, there are advantages they have over these and these. For one, a good optical zoom. But there's already a drone or two out now, and I think there's a cell phone or two out now that actually has a lossless digital zoom up to a certain amount. And that's only going to get better, guys. I think sooner or later, DSLRs are going to be dinosaurs. They're huge. I mean, a lot of DSLRs are as big as this thing. Then you got the Rode mic sticking up. The sound on my videos is surprisingly good to me. I have no external mics. I use the mics built into this. This has 4 separate mics built into this phone. Or is it? Yes, 3 or 4 built into this phone. And that's all I use for my sound. The mics in this are actually directable. I can go into the menu and I can direct it to pick up from in front of me or behind me or level. So I think these are going to become the future. The size, you can throw it in your pocket. You can throw a little tripod like this on it and film with it. You can also share instantly. That's where DSLRs was at. They don't connect to the internet and share instantly on their own. I really think these are going to take over sooner or later. Egyptian Gamer, how's it going, man? Hey, no problem. I appreciate you just stopping in and saying howdy. DaVinci Resolve. See, Certify, those are a lot of good ones. See, thing is, money is tight for me, so I like spend my money on stuff like Junior here. My software is almost all freeware. My encoding software for streaming is freeware. My editing software is freeware. My wife's pretty techie, and I'm good at reading through a lot of tech blogs. We find some pretty good stuff. Live chatting first. Sony video editing software. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Sam. You got a nice setup. Oh, thank you, whoever pulled Byron's comment back out. I don't know why it put that one in bad. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, I know there's a lot of these. Thing is, there's a lot of these CRT now. There's at least one out now. I can't remember what brand it is. It has a lossless digital zoom to a certain point. But it's only going to get better. And I think sooner or later, as much as we have these now and need them and do so much with them, I think they're going to do even more in the next 5 years. I bet the next 5 years, as much as this one was made, this phone was made just to be a video streaming platform. It's made, that's all it's for. I mean, it is horribly made just to take pictures, film, stream, connect, stuff like that. And in 5 years, I think this thing's going to be a rock. It's almost there now. The newer version of this is a lot better than this one. But about 95% of my channel, or 90%, is from this anymore. No external mics, nothing. Just change the settings. Nokia 6. Yeah, Sam. It's pretty cool, isn't it? They can have all that. See now, Rogue, you're good at that. See now, there you go. There's someone to ask you guys. Yeah, Jax is actually upstairs. I don't know why he's not down here. Oh, yes, I do. I caused the reason Jax isn't down here. I shut the door to the upstairs. For some reason, Jax cannot use the pet door. Smokey, my old 16-year-old cat, is sleeping over on the couch right now. He can use a pet door. Our two younger cats have issues with using the pet door to come downstairs. So I shut the door. He's probably stuck up there right at the door. That's why Jax is not here. Now, Rogue brings up something good here. He has the Action Director app on his phone that he edits with. That's great. This came with editing software too. I don't like it. How many of you guys edit on your phones? I tried. I cannot do it. I just can't. It's a 4K camera recording 1080p. Oh, okay. I got it, CRT. Huh. Well, I don't know. I know this will zoom. This is a 4K. This will do 4K plus. This does a weird thing. This V20 is a LG V20. There's a V30 out now. It's even better than this. This thing films at what they call a little over 4K. It's like 20% over 4K quality, which I don't use because the file size is amazingly huge. I do take 4K pictures with it though. And this will do 4K also. This will do 4K pictures but not video because they use part of the processor for stabilization, which they don't need to do. Release the sparks potential, DJI. Pixel LR. Okay, use the Pixel LR. Pixel R? I'm just reading catch up. Oh, there you go, dude behind the camera. They use phones 100%. Welcome, dude. Dude films for his channel, dude behind the camera, obviously, and Urban Kiwiana. And also, he helps out with Study Boy NZ, probably a good amount, if I remember right. So there's a lot of those guys. See, there's a lot of them out there. Sean, when he films, also, he uses his oh, good grief, what is that? He uses a Pixel, or is it a Nexus phone? He's got either a Pixel or a Nexus cell he films with. But I really think the cell phones are going to become the mainstay. As the battery life gets even insanely better on these, which this thing does good. The storage is getting crazy. The camera lenses are getting amazing. I mean, look at the camera set up on this thing. I don't know if it's going to come through or not. I mean, it's got all these cameras, laser focusing, twin flashes, 4 microphones. It bounces better than a DSLR. Now, there's the thing about these over DSLR. And I'm not a cell phone seller here, guys. I drop this. I'm not as worried. If I drop a DSLR, oh crap. There you go. Rogue does his from a phone too, yeah. Well, except for your action cam stuff, Rogue. Exactly, certified. That's what I'm sitting at right now. We have our, sorry, Google. I'm sitting at our desktop we bought, and we had it done just for editing. Nice big tower here from BitTech. He built it for me. He's in Rock Island, Illinois. If anybody ever gets there, look him up. He will not mess with you. We got a TV screen right here, about a 26-inch TV. That is my screen. Actually, about 20, well, it might be a 26-inch TV. That's my monitor. And now right on top is another camera I wanted to talk about. We all have these little webcams. I have used this as a webcam before when I've been in the hospital. But these little webcams here are amazing now. This is a Logitech HD 1080p. It's like a number, it's like a 720 model, I believe. I can't remember. Dude behind the camera has it too, I think. It's an amazing little camera. It's little stereo mics. It'll film in better quality than I have right here. I don't want to up the quality too high because it can bandwidth to slow things down. Also, if I can go a little farther than I can right now, I can go, I think, 2 settings higher. Then after that, I got to pay my encoding software. But it's an amazing little cam, and I can take it off here and look around with it. It does really well. Now, how have these improved? I mean, isn't that amazing what these have done? Remember the old days, your big old webcams with a big ball, and it was slow. You'd move, and it was horrible. Look how much these improved. That thing there is tiny. My webcam up there is not much bigger than this cam, but it has stereo speakers on the side. Only cam. Okay. All I use my phone is undercover stuff. Now that's a good idea, CRT. Yeah. I saw a guy that actually had his cell phone mounted backwards like this, had a belt loop he made for it. So he's walking through a mall. I'm sure you get the wandery feeling, but he was able to film in malls because he's had it down there. All his hands weren't near it. Nobody even noticed. Toshiba satellite. Hey, Deb, how much is your RAM on that? Because when I do editing, it's not the editing that takes a lot of power. It's when you go to export the video. It takes a good amount of yip off your processor. Everybody else, I need your help with this question. Byron E wants to know, do the older phones work with the newer apps? Which apps, Byron? Because some apps will stop upgrading or will stop supporting certain phones after a certain amount of time. The average right now is, I'd say, if you have a phone that's over 5 years old, you're up a creek. Even this one, so far everything works on this because it was one of their flagship phone at the time when it came out. But even this one, I'm sure sooner or later is going to start losing, not being upgraded. But it depends which phones. Byron, what apps are you asking about directly? Yeah, I've seen that, Sam. Sam's talking about Logitech's cam that will follow you around the room. So if you're walking around, I can get up and walk around and chat and show you guys my 3-foot tall Darth Vader over there, or my Avengers posters on the ceiling, or my Cadillacs and dinosaurs here. I can walk around and point to stuff and it follows. That is so cool. A lot? Okay, Deb. Well, thanks, MB. I appreciate it. We're all here to learn, and MB, also, you're new here. Feel free to bring up topics and ask questions, just like Byron's doing. Byron is really one of my regular people. He brings up a lot of great questions. And so also, if you see somebody ask a question, feel free to answer. Doesn't have to be me. Heck, I'm here to learn from you guys just as much. Yeah, undercover setup. Yeah, see, I don't understand that. Why some places don't want you to film when you're not there to hurt them or make them look bad. Especially malls are touchy these days. Which I understand the touchiness of malls. You would think it's exposure, it's free advertising. Somebody might look at that and go, wow, that's a cool looking place. I want to go there. I don't know. Of course, we can go into copyright laws if you want to, and don't get me going about that. Oh, no problem, Deb. I walked my dog before I did the stream. I understand, hun, when the puppy's got to go. Let's see here. Some apps aren't backwards compatible. Yes. See, Byron, that's the thing. It depends on the how old the phone is, what model it was. Because if it's a lower end model, it loses connectivity with apps. They don't backwards, update them to that model real quickly. So you got to make sure. See, I am lucky because they just upgraded my Android version of this to the latest again. So far this phone is still relevant. The next time the first time they do an Android OS update, if you have Android, and if you hear your friends go, I got the latest Android OS, you're going, I didn't. And if you look online, don't even see it's coming for your phone soon. That's when you're starting to think maybe you're not as compatible as you used to be. So that's when you got to worry. So far, I'm still compatible and upwardly mobile. Let's see. There we go. There, Byron. Urbex, he's got a lot of good info for you, man. I like CRT's idea. Get undercover setup. Thank you, Deb. Thanks for letting us review your video. Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting, too. And I look forward to a lot more of your videos. And stay safe out there on the road, hon. Wow. See, I don't understand, because I've seen other people that film in malls, and they're not hiding their camera, and people have no problem. It's just weird. Wow. Well, how much footage you looking at, dude? I mean, how much footage are you looking at? How many hours? Because when I do mine on here, Sean and I overfilm. Because we've been doing this for so long, we just like to film it all. Where even the house video I did the other day, we had hours of footage I had to go through to make those 2 little videos. Then when I saw Sean did such good footage also, and he saw some stuff I didn't. Sorry, I'm talking about my latest videos. I didn't see the clock built into the wall on that house we did. Sean did. It's like crap. So I definitely couldn't waste it. Oh, Urbex TV just put out a notification about his Explorer coming up with Asimov here soon. Got 2 dead malls, jeez. 8 gigabytes of RAM, wow. Is it slow exporting, Deb? And what are you uploading your videos at? Are you uploading at 720, 1080 30, 1080 60? What are you using? I do mine at 1080 60. Kenny Marzak, how's it going, man? How's your son doing? How's life going? Everybody, Kenny Marzak is living out west. His son has cystic fibrosis also. And Kenny likes to keep his son active and explore with him to keep those lungs going. So Kenny gets his son around for a lot longer, and maybe his boy will get a lot older than me. Lots, hopefully. Uh-oh. Urbex, you having autocorrect problems? Oh, I remember that. I remember that, Urbexy. That was a while ago, yeah. 1080 HD. Do you know what frame rate, Deb? Just 1080 24, 1080 30, 1080 60, 1080. Oh my lord. And all the frame rates make a difference. Turn about an hour's footage into, okay. See, we film a lot of our, me and Sean have a habit of almost over filming. I've tried to cut back. But man, sometimes we got so much to do. On so much footage to go through. And also I'm a stickler on my editing. I just am. Not saying my videos are all the better for it, just I'm a stickler. One guy. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, we don't have a lot of upskirt video people here in America going on. Usually if they did it, they get their butts kicked. They don't do that very much. Oh, cool, Kenny. If you don't mind saying, what type of trip you guys planning on doing? Some hiking, some exploring? What are you planning? Urbexy, you got to get longer videos. A minute and 30 seconds is too short. The high one? Okay. So, Deb, you're probably doing like I am, 1080 60, hon. Yeah, a lot of people, some people, actually not a lot. A few people have gone 4K. When you add up how many people are on YouTube, how many have 4K capability, and how many are actually using it, it's just so much more to work with. I mean, not saying it's bad, but some people say it adds an unrealistic look to things like plasticky. Some say it's the file size is huge. A lot of cameras get hot on 4K. Upskirt video, Slayer. Some people they've had a problem in the UK with people putting cameras on their shoe or on a long pole and putting it under skirts, looking up women's skirts. Or guys' kilts in some countries, depending on which way you go. Hey, Deb, guess what? You're on YouTube, hun. You're more tech savvy than a lot of people. And you're only going to get more and more tech savvy the more you do this. You're just going to pick it up and learn it. Which is pretty cool name. Oh, there you go. Well, yeah, that's exactly, Rebexy. Now, some people don't know, this GoPro will film 1080 at like 20, 24, 30, 60, 80 frames per second. It'll film 100 and 120 frames per second on 1080. That is crazy. You can make amazingly good slow-mo. Or like Urbexy did. I can film at 1080 60 or 1080 120. And man, does it look smooth when you edit it. Ah, yeah, exactly. There you go, Rogue. Yeah, Slayer, people are. No, CRT, you're right. 4K, right now, maybe someday 4K will become big. But they tried to push 4K before it was ready, before people really wanted it. Because honestly, there's so many screens out there that aren't in 4K now still. Most people don't even view in 4K. Even streaming. Could you imagine streaming your Netflix in 4K? One, the bandwidth it would take is incredible. Two, if you have a data amount you can watch per month, you watch your stuff in 4K, watch what happens. It will crash your data amount real quick. Where you can watch maybe 30 movies, 1080 60, you can watch maybe 9 in 4K. So you gotta watch that data size. But yeah, a lot of people, and plus, your cell phone. Most your mobile phones have a data amount you're using. And if you do 4K, you're going to go over it real quick. Wow, Sam, jeez. Yeah, a lot of people are sticking with 1080 60 is what most people are doing. It just is. Yes, Urbexy, there's been rumors about that for a while. And they can go 8K, but once again, what's the point of going something way beyond anything anybody can see and use? Now, we're getting to a point where 4K, you get above 4K, really your eyes aren't going to start seeing the differences anymore. You can stick your face right in the TV screen. And I'm sorry, from a certain distance, 1080, 60, and 4K look the same. So when you get closer, they look different. Exactly, Byron. I don't know exactly what the numbers are. But it's crazy. We are getting to a point where you can't see much more clarity. 5K TV, 6K, 8K, you won't be able to see it. It's not going to be a difference worthwhile. The data amount is going to be insane. So I'm not sure where the eye runs out, Byron. But even between 4K and 1080 60, I don't see a big enough difference for me to want to use it. CRT. Your internet's 175 kilobytes a second, so I want, yes, CRT. If I'm watching vlogs or anything I don't need to see graphics of on a YouTube, like I listen to okay, let's throw a guy out there, Loud Earth Crowder, Steven Crowder. I'll listen to his vlogs sometimes for political stuff. And if I'm listening to that, I don't need the picture good. I'll set it down to 360 or 140p. Lowest setting I can on YouTube to use as little data as possible. I do the same on this if I'm on the treadmill. If I don't need to see something. Countryside Live, nice. Oh, no problem, MB. No, I'm not. It's not. No, I'm not awesome, MB. I'm not being, kissing butt here. Because anybody's been on my streams knows I don't do that. But what makes a stream awesome is the people on the chat. That's why I try to make sure to talk to people as much as possible. So I want people like Byron and Deb and Rogue and Urbex and everybody to come back. Because I'm not only looking to contribute to them, I want to make sure you guys contribute to me. I think it's a symbiotic relationship on YouTube, really. Everybody on YouTube is able to share, learn, and make each other better and teach each other. So I appreciate it, but I think it's just because everybody's here. That includes you because you're participating in this. It's a participation thing. Some people that go on streams, I admit sometimes the moderator, the person running the stream does make a difference. It really does. If you go on a stream and you're the guy on the camera just sitting there quiet and don't have enough to say back, yeah, it does kind of kill the stream. But what I'm trying to do is just make sure you guys are involved and that we go back and forth with each other on topics. That said, remember, guys, you can bring up any topic for urban exploring or just YouTube or even photography on here. And it doesn't have to be plain Urbex. I'm not a para-Urbexer, but if you like the paranormal, feel free to talk about it. Once again, I like to have a variety. I like to see and hear things. Think how stable you could output your footage in 1080. Well, maybe Urbexy, maybe I should try that. But I do know I have one problem. The stabilization on my cameras does not work as good on 4K. It does cut it down. Oh, no problem, Deb. Thank you. Thank you very much for letting us review your video. Thank you even more for coming in here and chatting with us and hanging out. Get that puppy out and get him or her walked. And tell the dog thank you very much for their patience. I appreciate it. And keep filming, hon. Because I have no problem showing people's channels videos, more of their videos. In fact, I got one from Among the Unknown I'm probably going to want to do next week. It's a really good video. Actually, one of their best. It's kind of what I want to show it on here and go through it. You guys might see the video and go, wow, that's crazy. But I might be showing that one next week. I talked to Devon about it. So I'm not sure if he's got any copyrighted music in it. Thank you, Deb. Have a good one. Yeah, exactly, Rogue. See, the thing is, a lot of people don't realize, too. I've seen people try to watch 4K videos on a screen that's set at 1080. Some of these screens are not automatic. My computer screen will only do 1080. And I think it'll handle 1080/80, which is a weird thing for a screen to handle. That's what they say. But if I watch a 4K video on here, YouTube automatically turns it down to my level. Or it just won't film it, show me at 4K, it'll show me in 1080 anyway. The TV or whatever you're watching will do its best. I have the resolution on this set at, well, depending on what I'm watching. On YouTube, I change it for the video. If, like, Rogue Exploration has a video, I'm watching, I want to see every detail, I turn whatever screen I'm up on YouTube. You can change your resolution, guys. I crank it up as high as I want to. Now, if I'm listening to, like, Steven Crowder, whereas mostly I'm just listening, don't have to look at anything, I'll turn it down to 144p and save tons of data. Make sure you use that trick. You can do it on your mobile devices, too. The little 3 dots in the top, settings, pull it down, you can pick which resolution you want. You can do it on your computer. The little gear, hit that, and your settings, change your resolution, save your data for stuff you really want to see. So next time Deb is in someplace you want to see really clear, that's when you kick the data up. Oh, thanks, MB. Yeah, the funny thing is, MB, you're not going to believe this. Until I was in college, or a little out of college, I was a wallflower more. I was like Mr. Spock, hands behind my head, behind my back. Didn't use contractions. I was extremely introverted. But then suddenly one day, just like somebody flipped a switch. Well, see, Urbexy, now you're talking about cropping things. That's where I start to lose out. Huh? Because I know when this shoots 4K, it shoots 4K at the exact same res or size as every. I know some channels, some shoot different size. Wait, kick it up. Let's see. Oh, no problem, Desertify. Hey, Desertify, I had somebody ask me before you leave. Somebody on the chat asked a question I didn't get a chance to ask you because you weren't in here yet. Where are you located based out of? I know you travel the world. I told them that. But where are you based out of, Desertify? What do you call home? Isn't it East Coast? That was East Coast. But let me know. Let us know if you heard me, Desertify, where you are located. Where's your home base? So I thought I told somebody East Coast, but you weren't on here yet. I told them you travel the world, pretty much. CRT. Well, yeah, thanks, CRT. And see you too, MB. I mean, that's what I try to do. I mean, I try to help make sure you guys talk to each other. I mean, I never, ever tell you, go and S for S each other's channel. Only thing I'll tell you is go check out each other's channel. If you like it, sure, follow it. If you don't. So I'll tell you what, not everybody's going to like what I do here. When I see a thumbs down on my stream, which I'll probably have 1 or 2, or if I'm a videos, I don't have a problem. You can't please everybody. I'm just here to try to add to you and have you add to me. And also, for those of you making videos on YouTube, I think we can help each other. I really think we can help each other out and try to get around some of the crap YouTube keeps throwing in front of us. And other explorers are doing clickbait. Hike with Mike, my snake wrangling friend. I saw you had a nice little cottonmouth water moccasin, buddy. Is that what I saw there? No problem, Rogue. Go play, man. Go play. And yes, my MB, I really was. Probably about until a year or 2 before I met my wife, I was very introverted. If I never get Sean, my exploring partner, to do one of these live streams with me, you can ask him. He so far isn't too into this. Even though the problem is, he's not too into filming either, but when he does a good job. It's like, let me see here. Good to have the gear talk. Yeah. Well, we can talk more about gear also coming up, because we kind of came into this one near the end of the stream. If you guys would like to talk more about gear or resolutions or anything else, let me know. And feel free to drop ideas to me, whether it's in here, comments after the chat, email me, exploringwithcf@gmail.com, Instagram, exploringwithcf, Facebook, exploringwithcf, Twitter, exploringwithcf. Drop me messages and let me know what questions you have, or if you'd like to bring up topics. Like I said, I am trying to add another Google or Hangouts live stream where I bring 1 or 2 people in and actually talk to them and get them involved. Yes, CRT. I'm planning on doing a video. I know a lot of people do them. What's in your pack? I did a little one on live one night, but it didn't work out real well trying to do it live. Byron. 3 TBs. What's 3 TBs? I miss. CF, do you have Explorer contacts east and west? Byron, I have a few Explorers I know in North Carolina, a couple in Virginia. Hello, Fuzz. Sorry, everybody, you haven't seen Fuzz around because Fuzz has some health problems. And I'm hoping he can pick up and get a little better from that over the winter. But I know a few east. I know a couple west. One of those happened to be Burning Sands, or as you guys know, Cindy. I know some east, some west. I know a few north. Now, personally, do I know how many do I know? I know Langstraub in Detroit. I know Lord Explorers in Chicago. I know Kaiser Glick. He's near Chicago. I know Urban Man 2015. He's in Neosho, Missouri. These are people I've explored with and met. And there's a few others. But yeah, I do have contacts. I'd say Cindy is my farthest one in Nevada. Now ones I know on here that I could contact and we could trade locations or commiserate back and forth. Yes, I know people all around the country. Having done this a long time, I know a few people that aren't YouTubers even that I still am in contact with. I know Tay and Urbex TV and Bouncer B and all those guys up in Canada. There's a group. You just can't not know people. Then you can know people around the world. I got Urbexy and Richard's Reality, Pajerico, who has been I think he was my first subscriber on YouTube, and at the very least, he's my first commenter. And the guys in New Zealand, I got Kiwiana and Dude, and so yeah, you get to know people, Byron. It's a real community. I know people use that a lot, but it really is, especially with exploring. And yeah, MB, I guess part of it was my health. You get to a point where with my health problem where you just don't have time to play games. You just want to be out and be honest and open. Yeah, Hike with Mike. I saw you saw a cottonmouth. Now, see, we have those things here a lot. When you go swimming out in the islands, you're always careful for cottonmouth water moccasins because not only they're poisonous, they're mean. Yeah, CRT. And CRT, you and Urbexy are two of my most technical, viewers. And while Urbexy I talk to a lot, you guys are very technical. If you have anything you guys would like to bring up on here, especially being technical where you can help people, or we all can, please feel free. So, I mean, I appreciate there's people of different knowledge, skills, and bases here. Thumbs down. That's okay. How many have I got? How many thumbs downs have I got? Come on, Urbexy. You and I both know who it is. We know of at least one person it is. One person, he's following me around Facebook now, causing problems. That's the way it is. Kenny Marzek, West Coast. Thank you, Kenny. Yes, I do know. I've met Kenny now and his son on my feed. Where did I run into you guys? Did you just comment on one of my videos and I start talking to you? Guys, don't worry about thumbs down. That's not a problem because honestly, what if somebody came here and I'm not their cup of tea? I have no problem with that. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I know one of a couple people it is. Somebody that's being a childish and playing a game. I caught him doing the same thing on Facebook this week. So yeah. Exactly, Urbexy. In fact, Urbexy, I think I met you through Pajerico, who is doing amazing with his channel. Who was the first Urbex? Okay, Slayer. The first Urbex YouTuber I ran into was actually Exploring with Josh. I've been exploring for 30 years, but I never even thought to look on YouTube until about 5-6 years ago. Then I'm like, you know what? Sean Hart sitting here was like, dude, why don't we look for urban explorers on YouTube? Just curious. And then we started finding, holy crap, there's urban explorers on YouTube. Exploring with Josh, Cody, and those guys are the ones I watched first. Honestly, I have stopped watching most of them now. Not so much Cody. I still watch Cody, but I'm sorry, but some of the guys I watched for a long time have gotten very clickbait. They don't follow urban exploring rules anymore. And they're doing cinematics and lying about saying they've always paid to get into places. Bull. I watched your channel since you were a tiny little, channel, and I know you weren't paying for these places. Stop it. But yeah, I did watch Josh. I actually unsubscribed to him. And if he sees this, I'm sorry, Josh. I have a lot of respect for what you've done for urban exploring in the past, but you've lost your way. You've gone clickbait. Hanging out with Sam and Colby said it all. To me, that's I lose respect for anybody who hangs out with those guys. Also, you move stuff for Instagram photos. For one of the first rules of urban exploring, you leave nothing but footprints. You disturb nothing. So yeah. Yeah, Byron, Pajerico has been a hub for a lot of the people I know. Yeah, Slayer, it's a sad person. A lot of times I end up getting two, so it's only one tonight. One of the sad people might have gave up. But usually I have 1 to 3. And at least 1 or 2 of them are people I know who they are. Urbex, he knows who they are too. Yeah, Byron, it's great to meet people. And I know why Pajerico's not on here more often. Once again, it's late over there. And Pajerico has a lot going on. He's a busy boy right now. Yes, Urbexy. Pajerico and I did a video swap. And actually, I've done that with Kiwiana also. We each done videos and posted each other's channels a week before we posted our own channels. Try to share with other people and help each other's channels out. So Kiwiana and I are going to do that again soon. Me and Isaac over there have talked about it. So I'm going to do a video and share it to his. He's going to do the same on my channel. Also, if you guys look, for those of you who don't know, if you look on my channel or Pajerico's or Urbexy's, we have an International Exploring Crew playlist or International Explorers lists. Take a look at them. Pajerico may have I know it's the same one, but I know we've got one we all share on. Or a couple of them we share on. So if you want to see explorers from around a couple places, look at those. You'll find a good range of explorers from a couple places in the world. I'm about to send Pajerico a Christmas card. There's at least a decent amount of you guys I've met through Pajerico. No, exactly, Mtopi. I don't mind it. I mean, it is what it is. You never, guys, if you're going to do YouTube, never ever let somebody giving you a thumbs down or being bleh, I don't like your content, bad comments, who cares? If you enjoy what you're doing, keep doing it. If somebody doesn't, you're not going to please everybody. no matter how good you are. Exploring the Muscle the Russell. Hey, how's it going, man? Dude. Oh, Russell, you have brought you've definitely, I'm not saying your other explorers were bad. Trust me, I've been watching you for a while. But your explorers is lately, you've really tried to pick them up and really, it's like you're just trying to bring that channel to a new level. And I hate to use terminology like that because I sound like an American Idol judge. You're making it your own, Russell. No, but honestly, you really have been really putting some good explorers out. You've put some good time into these, and you're good in front of the cam. You got good energy. Everybody, Muscle the Russell is another guy I watch pretty regular. He is East Coast. Russell, you're right around what, Connecticut, right? J Watt. No, I didn't, J Watt. I did not see that show, and welcome. Somebody told me I should watch it and sent me a link to where to find it, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. My time is so messed up. If you saw my computer right now, I got like 17 windows open at the top I got to play with. Tabs I got to check out yet tonight. Yeah, exactly, Antopia. That's the way to do it. It just is. Do that, and yeah. There's no way you can make everybody happy, and some people are so sad in their little lives, they're going to cause a problem or say crappy stuff. Me, if I say something crappy, it's because an urban exploring video has broken exploring rules. I don't go on my way and say, even if somebody makes a bad urban exploring video, and we've all seen one or two, there's a bad one out there. Somebody makes a bad one, I still don't go crap on it. At the worst, I'll give them suggestions on how to make it better. But I don't give them a thumbs down. The only time I give thumbs down is somebody does something really stupid, blatantly goes out to be a jerk, or breaks exploring rules, or does something to other YouTubers or something, you know. No, Russell, I like your videos. You've got kind of a cool energy, and you are different. And yeah, different is nice, but you've got, once again, you've got a charisma for exploring. And I hope people pick up on that. Some people look at other people, you know, well, they're kind of strange. Well, good. I'm strange. No, I find your videos very enjoyable, and I'm glad you're really been on it. Muscle Russell. Exploring rules. The first rule, a lot of times people will quote is you leave nothing but footprints. That means you don't move things around. You don't leave like gum wrappers, graffiti, stickers. Some of these idiots, Sam and Colby, are leaving stickers on places. You leave nothing but footprints. You try to make it like as little impact as possible, like you were never there if possible. Do no harm. You do no damage. You don't break in. That's a big exploring rule. You never, ever, ever break into a place. If you got to break, you don't get in. There's either an opening or you got permission or whatever it takes, but you do not break. And that damage goes along with don't move things around inside to make fancy pictures, like some of the explorers are doing now. You don't bring in half-naked models to move stuff around and make pictures. You're destroying the site. It means nobody else gets in there to see it, can see it properly. Yep, and leave nothing but footprints. That's a big one, Entopy. Kill nothing but time. There you go. I like that one. Other exploring rules. Let's see. I know there's, oh man, I hate when you have that brain fart issue when somebody talks right to you. I got a whole list of them. I just gotta, oh, jeez. I know the do no damage break. Come on, guys, help me out here. Modeling, yes. Urbex, yeah, I agree. Lock picking, breaking. See, I don't know about that one, Slayer. If you're good at it and you're not breaking anything, I don't know, because a guy came on here one time, and you know what he did? He actually brought an electric screw gun with him. And this mall that was closed up, they put a board over an entry point. Like it was zing, zing, unscrew the board. They went in, explored it, came back out, and screwed it right back in. A lot of people on my chat that night said, no, that's not breaking exploring rules. Sean and I have been able to get into a place that was abandoned for 15 years because Sean used a coat hanger poked it in between the doors and pulled the push bar, the big push bar, opened the door. But that was years ago. I don't know if he could do that anymore. But I don't know. Yeah, you don't break. Exactly. Break nothing but silence. Thank you, Urbexy. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. Lock picking. Now, where lock picking becomes a problem is that can be considered by a lot of law enforcement breaking and entering. So I don't know. It depends on your municipality. In America, it depends on which city, county, state you're in. America's a mishmash of laws. Um, you can, yeah, just don't take things. That's another thing. You never ever take anything from a location, ever. I've seen wallets. I've seen money. I've seen Snap-on tools, which if you're a tool guy, those are the Cadillac of tools. I've seen clothing. I've seen possessions. I've seen you name it in places. And sure, we could take it, but we don't. Because that's a rule you do not take. We were in Old Reed Hospital just before it was demolished. There's a really cool magnetic decal that said Old Reed Hospital Medical Centers, and I didn't take it. We knew it was going to be demolished within a month or two. Because what if somebody else wanted to come and explore and maybe the CNN would make their day? Yeah, Russell, it is actually. A lot of explorers laugh about no trespassing sign goes, a lot of explorers go, well, that's an invitation. Just saying that means, hey, there's nobody there. Just be careful. I wouldn't put it on camera as much as possible on your videos. Because then you want plausible deniability, Russell. As much plausible deniability as you can get your hands on. Sean and I actually video us. We don't show it on the videos a lot. We video ourselves going into places. So make sure you guys do that. Video or take pictures of a place where you go into it. Video is always better. In this case, video yourself going in so they can see you did not break in. So if you do get caught, the police or an owner goes, they broke in. You go, no, did not. But no, the no trespassing sign, come on, Russell. If we all stopped because of no trespassing signs, you wouldn't see fully 3/4 of the explorers on YouTube that you do. So no, nobody's going to ever fault you for that. And the one you just did, Russell, dude, that was so worth the climb. That view of Hartford was really cool from up there. You would think that view would be well known and people would be up there all the time just for that view. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Urbexy. Yeah. Uh-huh. We have those too, Urbexy. We have them a lot of times. Yeah, Slayer, exactly. Sean and I, now, I don't know about you guys. Sean and I got into a place. We've been in a couple places where somebody had just gotten in. The movie theater we just did. We've been waiting forever to get into that. Somebody gotten in there and left something jammed in the door so they get back in. Sean and I removed those because we could see where they'd gotten in, just started vandalizing it. When I get the video done, you guys will see if I can get it done well, because we finally had to explore in the dark to get into this place. And the video's a little dark because I couldn't show lights because it was glass right out near occupied area. But somebody got in, started vandalizing it. On the way out, Sean and I shut the doors all the way. We've locked places up just because we knew vandals were starting to get into it. So, do no harm to me means if you see a place that's open and you know vandals are going to destroy it before any other explorer ever gets near it, lock it up if you can. I've even left notes for owners, anonymous notes for owners. No, hey, this is open. You may want to go close this. I contacted a realtor one time, said, dude, this building for sale is wide open. Didn't tell him I went in and explored it. Just said, yeah, walking by and noticed the door was swinging. No problem, Sam. Yeah, Byron, I know, man. I'm about to get off here and go spend some time with the wife here in about 5 minutes. But yeah, I see that goes exploring rules to me, guys. Try to save a site, whether it's for other explorers or just so it doesn't get damaged. The more people think urban explorers are damaging places, less likely you have getting permission to get in, or the more likely a police officer will be tough to come down on you. Exactly, Sam. Time zones. I've told the guys before, we need a YouTube or internet time. I'll see you at 6 p.m. internet time. Then we can all communicate easier without, and you'll know the times to be certain places. No problem, Russell. I'm not going yet. But yeah, it does seem like a lot of explorers on here are older. I wouldn't know about 30 and up, but I would say a lot of the urban explorers on YouTube, on most of them are, well, shit. You know what? Oops, bad word. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, Kenny, if you're on there and your son. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not using his son's name because I haven't talked to Kenny. I don't have permission to do that, so I try not to share the minor's name on here. But yeah, you know what? You're right, Russell. I would say the majority of urban exploring videos on YouTube are almost 30-year-old and up. Wow. All right, Slayer, you got in there. But Russell's right. I mean, I'm not the only one in my 40s. I know Urbexy. I know a lot of guys from Bajerico, huge amount of explorers on YouTube I know in their 40s. And I know about as many in their 30s. And there's some in their 50s and 60s I know on YouTube. It is strange that that a lot of older people are still doing it. Hey, Atlantis Paranormal. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Atlantis. But no, Slayer, I know some explorers down to 16 or 15 years old. But I also know some at 75. Urbexy brings up a good point. Yes. Had a door fall on you. Nice. We've almost had that, yeah. Something fall off and you're like, oh crap. All right, Urbexy says, do you think having an active YouTube channel makes it more likely you'll get permission for visits? Yes, I do. Because I can prove to people I'm not a vandal. I can go, here you are. Here's the evidence of me on camera. Here's what I do. I had a guy let me in and explore his old hotel. He didn't understand why I liked it. He was very perplexed by what I saw in his abandoned place. But because he saw my channel and saw what I did, he still let me explore it with permission. Now remember, offer an owner all of your footage, pictures and video. So you will copy it right on their computer at the site for them if need be. But yeah, Russell's right. A lot of older ones. Yeah, no problem, Russell. Yeah, check everybody out. If you see another explorer on here whose videos you enjoy, Russell, join their channel. Same thing with you guys. Check out Russell. I don't know how many of you guys know Russell. He's got a decent range of videos out there, and he's fun watching doing it. He enjoys it. Yeah, Rebecca, I'm older than you are. Slayer, I'd say one thing. For all of you guys on here, urban exploring, more than a lot of things on YouTube, urban exploring seems to have no age. You'll have somebody in their 60s exploring. I mean, come on. Burning Sands Exploration, or Cindy, you vlogs. You guys know her on here. She has no shyness about her age. She's a grandmother. She's in her 60s. She has no problem exploring. I think it's in here is where exploring is. I don't care whether you're 15 or 75. It's something you feel inside. I don't even think it is age. Oh no, Slayer, I know. But I've heard some people say, oh, aren't you a little old for that? No. So my wife's family don't think much of it, trust me. Yeah, everybody be careful with that. What Urbexy just told you. YouTube has got a habit of losing you people who joined your channel and vice versa, or unclicking the bell. I've had that happen. Go into channels, I don't get notifications, find out why. The bell is undone. Oh, someone wanted to bring up for anybody that was still here. Urbexy saw it. God, who sent me the pictures this week? Oh, I can't remember who sent me the pictures. I'm so sorry to you, whoever you are. Oh, it was Macy. Sent me pictures. He was watching one of my videos, happened to look down at the bottom of the screen, my subscriber count said 3.3 million. No joke. He sent me a picture a few minutes later, or a little later, saying, "What's going on?" It's saying 356,000. So, gotta watch your subscriber counts, everybody. Because if YouTube can one day say I have 3.3 million, then 357,000, and then God knows what else it was bouncing around at. Now I'm down to wherever I'm at now. You don't. How do you trust them to even keep your subscriber count right anyway? Isn't that crazy? Of course, I said subscriber now a couple times, so I'll probably get demonetized on this. Yay, YouTube. Exactly, Byron. Age is nothing. 67. Well, Byron, and look how young you are out here chit-chatting. And Sam, see? So be careful, everybody. Watch your count on your channels. And if you haven't heard from somebody for a while, maybe check. Of course, you get a certain amount of people join your channel. It's hard to keep up. Yeah. Not just untap bells, Rogue, but people being unjoined from your channel by YouTube. Like I said, if a few days ago, somehow YouTube said I had 3.3 million subscribers, I wish. Now I'm back to, actually, I've lost some. So now do I send YouTube an email going, "What the heck, guys? You lost me some?" How can I trust their count? Oh, no. Holy crap, Bexy. Well, see, Byron, that's great, because look at that. You're learning something, you're on here doing this. Isn't technology amazing? I find it so cool that whatever I can't explore, these people on here can. I got people here. I got Rogue Exploration, Russell, Urbexy, Slayer. I mean, look at all the explorers out there. There's so many people, even just the people on here are putting out more explorers than I have hours in the day to watch. To me, that is amazing because I have choices. I have choices to watch. When I go, I'm going to go watch me some urban exploring. And my wife goes, "Okay, I'm going to stay upstairs and watch something else." I get to go down and choose from all of you. You guys get to see stuff I may never get to see. But because of you, I do. That is the gorgeousness of this. Ah, Byron? Meet Byron. Nice. Hey, Russell, thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, and check your settings. Yes. And like I said, when you're on chats like this, whether you're the guy doing the chat or gal, or the person just on the chat, make sure you got it on live chat, not top chat. Because some people will miss tons. They don't realize why. Because YouTube, on a lot of things, sets it to top chat automatically. Yeah, Urbexy, yeah. Sean and I will say, Sean and I have had a crazy range of videos on our channel. I'm not gonna, I don't crow much, you guys know that, but if you look through our videos, I'm not saying watch them. I'm not trying to push you to watch videos. Not what I'm here for. If you just scan through our list, gosh, we got a range of videos. I mean, everything from big industrials to, which we got a real good one coming out soon. Oh my Lord, is it cool. Power, laser welders, everything. Then do little backyard bomb shelters and everything in between. And that's just what me and Sean have done in the last couple of years. We had to sit down and think what we've seen. We've seen everything from abandoned school buses somebody's living in to abandoned morgue slabs that are still full because the building wasn't 100% evacuated yet. Byron, Georgia. Yeah, I think we got a town in Illinois or Iowa near me named Byron. Actually, there is one near me. There's one called Port Byron not too far from me. No problem, CRT. Thank you very much. Slayer, watching Urbex League. It is Slayer, exactly. And I'd love that you guys give me choices, and then we should give each other choices. And I'll tell you what, last thing I'm gonna say before we go for the night, guys. Share. Who gives a rat's butt what anybody says about, oh, you're spamming, or oh, you're putting it on too many places? Share it out there, everybody. Because if YouTube isn't going to share your stuff, or at least give notifications of people that take the time to subscribe to your channel, feel free to go share it. Because I, or Bexy, Russell, anybody else could be scanning around Reddit or anywhere else and go, holy crap, there's a video, that I didn't get to see from Slayer, that I didn't know about, or Desertify like happened to me today. YouTube didn't notify me, but because he shared so many places, I ran into it. So share. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Rebexy. Rebexy spam. Just last question. Are nuts getting more frequent? Less frequent in America, Byron, due to President Trump and our economy booming. Some industrial plants are actually being refired up. Older ones are becoming a little more frequent here. Problem is, you got to get into them decently rapid because they're starting to tear them down fast. But with that, guys, Byron, thank you very much. Great questions as always. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. Feel free to drop ideas either on the what's left of the chat, or actually do it on the comments after, or exploring with CF at Gmail, Instagram, or Twitter. Leave comments and ideas. Ideas about what you think we should be doing here next time. Anything you want to talk about, let us know. And if you have an urban exploring video you want me to review on here, feel free to let me know. Only thing I have to say, only caveat is you cannot name a location that should be hidden. No copyrighted music. So please drop any info there, as I'd love to review as many people as possible. It gives me cool things to see and everybody else. Exactly, Rebexy. And I'm hoping before next Tuesday to test out the other type of stream also. Rogue, thank you very much, man. And like I said, guys, drop anything you want reviewed. Message me on Twitter, Instagram, or WhatsApp. WhatsApp is even better because the notifications always come through. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you next week, if not before. And get out there and explore. For those of you that are explorers, for those of you just exploring fans or YouTubers, enjoy.